welcome back to the channel, you lovely lot. A complete and utter random event has happened. I've jumped in the van as usual. I've driven to Wales. There's my home for the night, but I'm on a campsite and I am the only one here. There's no customers, there's no staff, and there's no owners. I literally phoned the telephone number and the owner said, yeah, park where you want, electric hookup, honesty box in the reception, write down what you have and you can pay in the morning or leave the cash. And it's silent. It's freezing cold, but silent. There is no one here. Look. Obviously there's caravans and cars, people leave them here, like seasonal people that own things, but it's really weird. I have never ever been in this position before where I've stayed somewhere and there's no one here. I feel like the hills have eyes might come and get me tonight. Right then, before it gets dark, let's have a look around and show you what facilities there are here, because I have no idea. But one thing I do know already is it says here, coffee shop and bar open at 5. Well, that's not happening because I've already had a phone call to say they are not opening because there's no one here. We have a welcome area, male toilets, baby changing, infants, disabled, females. So I believe they're all closed, I've been told, except the family room, which I can use. Toilet, sink, shower. So we'll test those later on. But let's walk through here. Let's see what we've got. Okay, we have a laundry, a drying room, outdoor shower, that could be quite interesting. Washing up area, phone charging, campers, fridges and freezers. Let's go and see what that's all about. Oh, check this out. Okay. I've got somewhere to wash up my stuff later on. That's absolutely ideal. And through here is, bonus. Microwave, toaster, kettle. DVDs, books, a few games. I'm not playing Jumanji. I'll disappear. Fridges. Magazines. That's really impressive for a campsite. Really happy with that. Right, let's go and find this outdoor shower a minute. Will I be man enough to do it? Ooh, there it is. Outdoor shower, wetsuit removal and dog wash. You know what, I think I'll leave that. I'm not going to be brave enough. I may do it in the morning. Actually, just to start the day. Yeah, it is a stunning evening. It's freezing cold, the temperature's dropping still, the stream is frozen. It's going to be a stunning sunset over there if the camera's picking it up. This is really cool. It's my sort of place because there's no people here. I have the whole place to myself. Yeah, no one whinging. Could have swore I heard a vehicle then. Do not come in here. I ain't doing people. Anyway, so they have a reception, which I got told about. So works off an honesty box. So all unlocked. Fantastic. Look at that. So you pay with cash, or if you haven't got cash, you can pay the next day when the lady comes down. But no, this is really cool. Look at that. So far so good for this place. I am going to have a silent night in the warm because it's supposed to go down to -9 tonight, which I'm not looking forward to, but I have electric hookup. So because I've got electric hookup, I am testing out one of the presents my other half got me for Christmas, specifically for moments like this. Check this out. I will not be going cold tonight. I may even lie on top of my duvet in my boxer shorts That would be a good thumbnail. I could be just on the bed, in my pants, and a bit of clickbait, you know, because there's a lot of people out there that wear next to no clothes on their thumbnails to get clicks. I may try it. Picture it. Led on the bed, in my boxer shorts, title, "This is clickbait." I wonder if that'll work. Interesting. Good evening, sheeps. No need to run off. You're safe. I am part English. No need to be scared. But just so you know, I do like lamb with mint sauce. Look at the state of my van. Unbelievable. It was only cleaned the other day after being down Exmouth and getting bloody sand all over it. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. The things I do for you lovely lot, showing you all around the country, and look at the state of the van. It's okay, I don't mind. Well, it's night time here now in the abandoned campsite, so I'm hungry. I'm going to have my dinner. I might go and cook it in that little room actually, and avoid smelling out the van, as I'm not cooking outside tonight. So let's see how it goes. So tonight's guilty pleasure, I'm going to have steak and eggs. All done and ready to eat. Not my best meal, but it will do for this evening. Not bad. It's my own fault for rushing, to be honest. It's not the best meal I've made. I'm just coming in with the essentials. It's very bland, no butter, because I've left it in the van and I can't be asked to walk back. So I'm going to have this and I'll speak to you in a bit. Right, that's the van all set up now for the rest of the evening. So I'm just going to go and use the facilities so I don't have to do it later on. But then I'm going to put a film on. Oh, I think it started to snow. Better watch me footing. Yeah, I'm going to put a film on when I get back. I think I'm going to watch Happy Gilmore before the second one comes out. Yeah, but so far so good on the park up. Still nice and quiet. No one's turned up, which is great. But I've got my big boy pants on, so far so good. Well, that wasn't good because I've been a nodding dog all the way through that film. I am shattered, which isn't good because I was supposed to go and test out the shower block to let you know how good the showers were. So I'm going to put that off till tomorrow morning. I will decide then if I'm going to do a cold shower outside in this weather, which I don't know. I really don't know. I know I do cold plunging and cold swimming, but a cold shower, I don't know. But I will decide in the morning. But it is currently -2 outside. And from what I've read and been told, it's going to be around about between -7 to -9. So I'm going to keep tabs on that. But I've got my heater on. It's off at the moment because I'm a bit toasty. But that will be going on intermittently during the rest of the evening and the early hours. And if I don't come back to you tonight, I will come back to you in the morning. Oh, good morning. It is 5 to 6 in the morning. And it's currently -5 outside. I have no idea how hot and toasty it is in here. But I've got the heater back on. Woke up a few times during the night so I didn't have the heater on all night, but at one point I think it was 2:30 this morning, it was -7 outside and it was Baltic inside this van. So the heater went on for about an hour and a half, 2 hours on low, and I've nodded back off, and I think it was the same again then about 5:30. No, it wasn't. 4:30. Yeah, 4:30, woke up at 5:30, tossing and turning. But yeah, it was a weird type of sleep. because obviously because I wasn't using the heater all the time and turning it off, it goes really cold really quick inside the van because the temperatures outside are really low. But can't complain. I've got electric hookup, I've got my heater, so it's all good. And now time to start the day. I'm not going to have a outdoor cold shower because it's -4 now. It's dark, it's cold, and I want to warm up. So I'm going to sort myself out here in the family room and grab a piping hot shower. So I'll be shaving my head in a minute to give it that fresh, smooth look. A bit of a Barber Club and Face Wake Up by L'Oreal, because I'm worth it. La la la, la 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 la. Shower all done. Not the most powerful in the world, but I'm not complaining because it was piping hot. So that is a definite 10 out of 10 for me on this campsite. So now it's time for breakfast, and I am having the following. Breakfast this morning will be buttered slices of bread and eggs cooked on the Kadak. We're going to add some butter, just like that. And now we're going to add in 4 eggs and let them cook. Oh, yummy. Right, let's give them a little check. Oh, I am a egg god. Look at that. Let's give them a little bit more of a poach on the top and we're good to go. Oh, they smell delicious. Right, they're all done, and I'm not going to lie, they look amazing. Look at that. Okay, here goes. Get this on. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. We've got a spare. Right, let's get that yolk ground. Oh, it's gonna be good. Cooking these in butter really does help. Ooh, it's still cold. Oh, morning. Where have you gone? Oh, there he is. What's this? Come here. Want some bread? I don't think he wants to play. You trying to get in my van? Hey? I put your bread on the floor. Come on, there's some. Don't run off. Rightio, I'm just warming up the van, ready for hitting the road. I have been in and paid. I have spoken to a gentleman on the inside. £18. That was £10 for the pitch and £8 for the electric, which is an absolute bargain. Like I said, it's out of season at the moment, so not many people on reception. The coffee shop's not open at the moment. You've got facilities. I showed you that at the beginning. Can't complain about this site at all. Highly recommended. Nice and quiet, great location, and I will definitely be coming here again. I am now in the centre of Snowdonia, and at the moment I've pulled over for lunch and I'm in a place where there's no other human beings. Check this out. I cannot think of a better place to park up on my own for lunch. Just look at this. No complaints whatsoever. But on the way down, sorry, On the way up from the campsite, I got into Snowdonia National Park, and I was driving through a place that I can't pronounce, heading to a place that I have no idea what to say. And I pulled over to the side of the road because I needed the toilet, not that I peed in a bush. And there was a couple of other people there with massive long lens cameras. And at first, I didn't know where I was, but I was on the edge of the Mach Loop. And I was very, very lucky that I had a little bit of battery left in my phone. And I caught all of this. So I think you'll all agree that I was in the right place at the right time and spoke to the right people. I know I was a bit shocked as well that I engaged members of the public in conversation, but they're out and about as well in their vans, so they're my type of people. But yeah, absolutely unbelievable. I have seen the Mach Loop on Facebook pages, I've seen people's videos. I have never been underneath the Mach Loop before, all the times I've been in Wales. And the noise that came out of those fighter jets was deafening. But one hell of an experience. I want to do it all over again and go up on the hills that you see on the Facebook pages as well. So that has just been added to my bucket list. But anyway, as you can see behind me, the scenery here in Snowdonia is immaculate. It is so beautiful up here, but I'm hungry and I need food. I do not want to fall, so I'll skid. It's all right, there we go. Right, let's get cooking. So as it's absolutely freezing here, I'm going to warm myself up by having, wait for it, chicken curry sandwiches. It's just something convenient that I can quickly rustle up on the Kadak and warm myself up. I like the taste of them. Yes, I know, it looks like diarrhea. Right, so I've had to move the Kadak from the outside kitchen just inside the door, as for some strange reason, it's got a little bit windy, and I don't understand why, because it was perfectly fine a minute ago. But I've got some visitors. I've got some sheeps, so they will be coming to visit me momentarily. Let's give it a stir. So here's my new friends. There they are, grazing, just like I'm going to be in a minute when I make my curry sandwiches. But I'm really glad that I've actually come up here and done this, because as much as I would love to be up here when it's hammering down with snow, it just looks really beautiful for a nice bit of videography and my photography. So I am as happy as a pig in the obvious. So when I finish here, I'm going to be jumping back onto the road and heading up to the old slate quarry area. I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called, but that's on my way up to Tyn y Coed and Llanberis, Snowdon, that sort of area. So that's where I'm going to be bumming around for this video and possibly the next one, but time will tell. So let's get eating. I need to feed my face because I am starving. I have had nothing since my egg sandwiches, which I hope you'll all agree from the last video were outstanding. Right, my curry is nearly done, but I've got sheepses here. Right lads, what's occurring? Oh, I ain't going down there, I fell in that a minute ago. Lunch all done, table set up, and I think you'll all agree that this setting for a curry is bang on. Bliss, absolute bliss. Right, that's my little rest done, lunch done, chill out done, drone flight to show you where I am done, and now time to hit the road. I don't know what I'm so worried about, I came in this way. So this is my potential park up for tonight. It's in the Ogwen Valley up in Snowdonia, and I am parked right at the bottom of Tryfan. I've climbed it once, and this is what I got up to when I was doing it. So I'm just going for a nice little walk, even though it is -4.5 at the moment and it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and you can hear people cheering, and this is the reason why. There's a load of women inside of the reservoir, so if you come to North Wales, the women have bigger balls than the men. There's cold dipping, and then there's Ogwen Valley cold dipping. You know what? I think I will camp here tonight. I don't know if they've built a repeater station in Snowdonia since I was last here, but I've actually got a mobile phone signal at the bottom of Tryfan, which I never get, so they must have. But before that, I'm going to shoot down to the pub and have a drink and have my dinner, because I'm not cooking in this cold tonight. Right, I am now back at the park up, and I've got this stupid light on my phone because with the naked eye and the moonlight, it looks absolutely stunning up here, but the phone's not picking it up. So I'll have to show you it all in the morning, but it is so peaceful. A couple of cars going by, a couple of people parked up, but like I said, to the naked eye, it is just beautiful here. So walking outside to talk to you for a little bit, it's currently -4. And it's supposed to be dropping even more during the night. So unlike last night, where I was in a campsite, tonight I am wild camping. So I have a duvet and 3 blankets to keep me warm. Nice and toasty. Well, it will be when I shut the door. It's a knob. Right, I'm back in the van. I've had to run the engine because this idiot left the door open when he went out to talk to you. So all that nice hot air escaped into Ogwen Valley. But now I've got my candles on again, engine's running, it's nice and toasty. It'll be going off in a minute, and I'm going to jump into bed, wrap myself up and put the telly on and drift off, because I have had the best day, the longest day and the tiring day all rolled into one. This place is absolutely beautiful. Like I said a minute ago outside, I can't show you because the phone's not picking it up, but the moonlight on all the snow, on all the mountains around me is stunning. So I'm going to get up nice and early in the morning. Hopefully I'll have a nice sunrise so I can show you just how beautiful it is here.
Yeah, I need your help now. I'm not finished here. Jason Bourne is in play.
All snug, all comfy, film on, drifting off. See you in the morning. Oh, good morning, you lovely lot. I slept like a log, only woke up twice, unlike the previous night. But early hours, not as cold as I thought. Got the engine running just to warm it up, but it looks like a lovely morning. But this is my view outside of the windscreen. We've got a new visitor that wasn't there last night. There's Tryfan. looks like it's going to be another lovely sunrise this morning. Let's have a look to see what visitors I have behind me. Just bear with me while I move. Yeah, a few visitors, so I'm just going to whack another coat on and I'll show you what it looks like outside. Well, I hope you just enjoyed that drone footage. When you have sunrises like this up here in North Wales, it's really good to get it on camera to show everyone exactly how beautiful it is up here. I haven't shown you too much about where I was parked up last night because this morning a load of people have arrived to climb Trefan and I didn't want to take up all the parking spaces, so being a good egg that I am, I've moved off down the road and I've popped into a cafe which did close down, but it's reopened with new owners, so I'm going to go and have a breakfast. I've just had breakfast down in the cafe between where I stayed last night at Ogwen Valley and Cabocurig. Again, can't pronounce the name of the cafe, but I know it's something like Sire Bod or something like that. So at the moment I am parked up just shy of Snowdon. It's looking as beautiful as ever with the sun glistening off the top, the snow on the mountains, and not a single human being around me for miles. So let me show you where I am. I know some people aren't fans of the old drone flying thing, but I add them to my videos to enhance and show you the beauty of where I go here in the UK, especially this time of year in Snowdonia with all the snow up on the hills. But at the moment I am parked up, like I said, just between Tyn y Coed and Snowdon, and it gives me an opportunity to sort the van out. So I've given the van a nice sweep out this morning and disinfected the floor along with the table, made the bed, packed my suitcase, hung up my coat and sorted out my storage. And I think you'll agree, a tidy van is a happy van. Right then, I'm going to get my cooker on, put some water onto the boil and make myself a coffee, and I'm going to chill out in the back of the van, sit down and look at this amazing view. No Fortress of Solitude, it worked for Superman. I'm now parked up just down from where I was parked up a minute ago, having my coffee and admiring the view. If you carry on towards Snowdon but don't turn right up to Penny Pass but go down to the left and down the hill, there's a nice little viewpoint with a few parking spaces where you can park up and look up to the entire range of Snowdon. You never used to have a mobile phone signal down here, but I found out last night they've raised a mast somewhere, so this used to be a black spot. You can now get limited 4G and phone signal, which is absolutely fantastic. So now heading down the hill from this little viewpoint, there is a cafe at the bottom about 2 or 3 miles away, which has Wi-Fi, because the valley down the bottom I get no signal at all. So because it's now 1:10 in the afternoon, I'm going to have some lunch and another cup of coffee because I am absolutely knackered, and I will show you around down there because the lower you go down, the snow's disappearing and it's bright as hell with the sun. So you would imagine that you've just come out of one season directly into another. So this cafe here, I've come to a few times now, and the owners are absolutely amazing, so welcoming. And the food, last time I came here, was amazing. I just keep saying amazing because it really is. Well, let's see what I'm having this time. Right, for those of you that want to travel up to Snowdonia, North Wales, get yourself down to Cafe Gwynant's. I've just been told the pronunciation. I know the owners in here. They're absolutely fantastic, make you feel really, really welcome. I've literally just walked in now and the fire's not on, and I was taking the mick saying, is he going to put it on? And fair play, he's done it for me. That's better. Anyway, it's nice to see you, mate. Yeah. I'm actually filming your ass at the moment. Nice and toasty. Right, so I have been talked into having the cheddar and bacon grilled cheese. This better be good. Look at that. That better be good. You've talked me into it. Oh, trust me, I like it. Oh, look at that. Thanks, buddy. I'll tell you what, this looks absolutely delicious, and I'm really glad he talked me into getting it. That is lovely. And now for this toasty thing. I'm not going to pick it up, it'll fall apart. Oh, it smells lush. That is 20 out of 10. Very, very tasty. So I've just been told there's goats coming down off the mountain, which is a possibility that there's more snow on the way, so the owners just told me. There's loads of them there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, all done at the calf. Speaking to the owner up there. You can get military discount, a blue light card, 10%. I will pop a link in the description below. What are you doing?
I can be bloody fine.
I'll pop a link in the description below of the Facebook page, where he's located. But for those of you that are in the area, he is the cafe at the start of the walking path that goes up to Snowdon. Right, before I shoot off, I've just jumped out of the van just to let you know, for those of you that haven't been up to North Wales before, and especially Snowdonia, where I was just in the cafe, like I said, it's the start of the walking path. So that takes you up to Snowdon on an alternate route. So if you go on the walking path, you go through this little forest bit here, and over there is where the big fairy pools are, all the way up to the top where the infinity pool is. And that is where you can do cold plunging along the slate bridge, which is what I did the last time I came up to Snowdonia. Now that was cold. Hello, mate. You might want to get out of the road. It's a face-off. Dun 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 dun. Mint sauce. Ugh. People. Civilization. I'm going back into the wilderness. And just like that, I am away from civilization, people, vehicles, noise. I am back where I parked up this morning and had a coffee. And as you can tell, it is absolutely silent. So this is where I'm going to chill out for the rest of the evening, looking down to Snowdon, It's either raining or snowing, I can't tell, but it is coming this way. So I will keep you updated. But apart from the few cars that are coming past, this is going to be an absolutely silent, perfect park up for the evening. So before I got back here, I drove all the way down back to Ogwen Valley to the cottage. I needed to use the facilities there, as where I'm parked up tonight, there is absolutely nothing. But I did stop off at a shop to get the essentials for the evening. All comfort food, chocolate, Jaffa cakes, and of course, water. It is absolutely silent here, which is just what I need for this evening, as I could do with getting my head down, good night's sleep, and then up in the early hours of the morning to drive home. I've been very lucky with the weather. It is just what I wanted to do the 3 videos that I've done up in Mid Wales and North Wales. I'm over the moon with the way they've come out. I really hope you've enjoyed them, this being episode number 3 of my little mini road trip. What can I say? This was now the 4th video of the year. The subscriber rate's going up, the view rate's going up, and I am absolutely over the moon with everything. So thank you very much indeed. For those of you that are new to the channel, please subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And I'm now thinking about what to do for my next little mini road trip. I've got a few ideas, but you, the subscribers, you've also messaged me with little ideas, little challenges. I will go through them in fine detail to see if they are possible. But rest assured, I take on board absolutely everything that you lovely lot do suggest on my channel, whether it be comments on the videos, comments on the community feed, or in fact, when I do a live feed. It's amazing that you lot really do get involved. So, time to set up the van for the evening to make it nice and snug. And this evening, I'm not going to show you it because it is pretty disgusting, because a lot of people don't like it. I'm having pate on toast. Right, it's surprisingly toasty in here, to be honest, and I've been chilling out now for the past 45 minutes, but doing a little bit of work in the van as well, packing a few things away. I've had me dinner. I've got my pate on toast. I won't put you through that, because the amount of people I know that do not like pate, I don't know why, but then again, I don't like liver, but it's in pate. But anyway, bed made. Might put that on later on when I go for just a little walk down here, just for a bit of fresh air. And yeah, that's me pretty much set. I'm going to be getting my head down soon, and then jumping into the front of the vehicle later on, early hours, and take a drive home. So I won't say goodbye quite yet. I may have a chat with you when I'm behind the wheel. An absolutely amazing trip. It's the early hours of the morning, and I got to travel back. But look at the state of my van. Disgusting. Look at the state of my alloys. That back window's seen better days. Vile. Absolutely vile. Right then, I'm all fueled up. Carry on the rest of my journey, and we'll see what the van looks like when it's all dry in the morning. I bet it looks 10 times worse when it's dry, because the camera's not picking up how bad and disgusting and not shiny my van is. And there you have it. 3.5 hours of driving, and I'm back. Lovely 3 days, absolutely loved it. Just a shame I've got to jump out the van in a minute, get changed into my work stuff, and then crack on for the majority of Sunday morning. But reflecting back, I am definitely going to go up there again for longer. There is so much to do, so much to show you lovely lot. But the first thing I need to do when I finish work at some point this week is to gut this van inside and out. So you never know, I may show the process, I may not. I'm not making any promises, but I need to jump out now. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the last 3 videos of my trip to Wales, and I shall speak to you very, very soon.